Good morning. My name is Ellie Brereton, and I am an evaluator with CPEG. And this is a training on the CCPD annual data collection process. So at this point, you will have received an email from our team providing you with a link to the Qualtrics survey, a link to this YouTube training, a link to a PowerPoint training presentation, a sheet for FAQs, and your unique 6-digit ID that you will need for accessing the survey, and also for some saving conventions that I will discuss later on. So if you are using a browser other than Chrome, you might want to switch to Chrome. It seems to work best for Qualtrics. So when you get to this page, you're going to type in that user ID provided to you in the email and press next. As you can see, a lot of the information is auto-populated for you, which can be helpful. And the information that you need to put in is just who you are, who is the person filling out this form today. And with the phone number, you do need to follow the convention they provide with the dashes. And once you've completed that form, you'll press next. Now, this is the primary submission page. So in that email you got from our team, you will also have gotten an Excel template. And this is where you'll put in all of your annual data. And before you upload it into the survey, we ask that you save it using this saving convention. So that's FY fiscal year 22 underscore your 6-digit ID. So that's 3 letters and 3 numbers underscore annual data. To do so, you're going to click here and you're going to select your FY22 6-digit ID annual data. If for any reason you made a mistake with uploading, you can just re-click and submit a file and it will replace it for you. Now down here in the text box, you can describe anything about the spreadsheet or the data included in it that you think we need to know. So anything missing or additional. So I might say something like additional columns added for gender, just to let us know what to look for when we're going through your submissions. And if you're happy with this page, double check that everything's okay. We'll move on. This page asks you if you have any supplemental data. And really, that's just anything that you weren't able to capture in the spreadsheet that we provided. So that could be things like your raw data, links to websites, internal survey data, qualitative data, reports that you're submitting to other funders or review boards. It could be images, pictures, policy language, really anything that you find important that speaks to the work that you've done. So we're going to say yes. And what we are going to say is we're going to add an Excel spreadsheet that documents participant attitudes and perspectives. Oops. So I'm going to click here and it says above here, just like with the primary submission, it provides you with a saving convention to do before submitting. So same as before, fiscal year 22, FY22, that 6-digit ID, 3 letters, 3 numbers, underscore supplemental 1. And you can submit up to 5 supplemental documents or images or whatever you'd like. And if you need more than 5, you can just reach out to us on our email. So as you go on, it'll be supplemental 1, supplemental 2, etc. So I'm going to click here and do my document here, and it is an Excel spreadsheet. So it says, what type of file is this? You can say Excel spreadsheet. And I'm going to say, yes, I have something else that I would like to share. So here I'm going to say we have images of participants using intervention. And I'm going to go down here, select my image using the same convention, FY22, my 6-digit ID, supplemental 2. and I'm going to say other, and I'm going to say image. Now I have one more thing I'd like to include. So I'm going to say yes, and we're going to do this process one more time. But this time, I don't have anything I would like to upload. What I'd like to do is reference a report I've already submitted with CCPD. So I'm going to say in this description, reference to report X, paragraph Y, detailing participant feedback. So then I have nothing to upload here, and that's fine. And when I say what type of file is this, you're going to say no file, because we're just referring to a previous report you've already submitted with CCPD that we have access to. And now at this point, I'm going to say, no, we don't have anything else we'd like to add, and we're going to move on. And as you can see, as we've been going through this, I've been utilizing the buttons down here. This is our back button. We're not going to use the browser back button because it will freeze or sometimes reset your submission. So we're going to use these back buttons if we need to go back and make sure we've submitted things or attach the correct files. So we're going to navigate back to where we were at the end of the survey that asks, have you submitted everything you'd like to do? Anything you'd like to provide? Have you submitted it? Is it attached? And if the answer is yes, great. Then we are going to submit. It's going to ask you one more time just to make absolutely sure. And we're sure. So we're going to submit. Now, if after you finish, like I said, you have more supplemental reports or images or anything of the sort you'd like to provide, you can email us using this email, evaluationta@ucdenver.edu. And please use that email if you have any questions at all about the process or you'd like any more guidance. And thank you so much. That is